Hello, good afternoon, Glenn. Charles here in Spain on part of the Rebels Radio.
Hello, Charlie. Are you well?
I'm well, thank you. I'd like an update on Jim, if you have, please.
Okay. Well, I spoke with the family again today.
Yes.
As I have every day, and they told me that they need to do this operation on Jim, but he's got to agree to have it. Now, what they're going to do tomorrow, because he's been heavily sedated for just over a week now, so what they're going to do is they're going to take the ventilation pipe out of his throat, they're going to wake him up, and then they are going to ask him if he wants this operation. If he says yes, they could do it and he'll be fine. If he says no, then the worst is to fear.
But, Glenn, can you hear me?
Yes?
Right, I've got all sorts of sound equipment here. The operation, what operation is this exactly?
It is to fit some stents in him and control his heart and things like that, you know. He's got
like a bypass? No. Is it like a bypass? What we call a heart bypass?
Yes, I believe it is, yes.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
But one thing that crosses my mind now, if he's heavily sedated and they pull him out of this sedation and they ask him, is he going to have enough conscience to know what they're talking about?
Well, that's that's law, I'm afraid, Charlie, and they've made it so each person has their own human rights, apparently.
Right.
So we can only assume that he's going to wake up and know what they're talking about, and if they ask him the question and he says yes, then great. But the fear is that he could say no.
Yeah.
Is he conscious enough?
Well, this is what I'm trying to point out. Like, is he going to be conscious enough? Is it possible to have like one of the family or a lawyer at his bedside to state whether he was conscious or not?
Well, this is it. I mean, it's a very funny situation. I mean, this being in intensive care in the place that he's in is very bad. Everybody's in the same sort of bad condition, and he's only allowed 2 people in, but they won't take it from any of the family members.
Yeah.
You know, from the family members.
Yeah.
I
know what you
his
mean.
lips.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's got to be him who says it. Right. Well, this is going to go out not only on Rebels Radio. I am actually doing a video of it. I like playing with these sort of things, technical things. So it'll be going on YouTube. So you will be able to see it within about 15 minutes of me hanging up on you.
Oh.
You will be able to see it, Glenn.
Yeah, lovely.
There was something else. This is it. I haven't written down what I wanted to ask you, but you've told us that he's been heavily sedated over a week, and now he's going to have this operation. Yeah, I've lost words. You've lost me for words, Glenn.
It's a shocking situation.
Yeah.
A shocking situation, and like I said on one of the previous interviews that we did with you, that all we can do is hope and pray.
That's all.
You know, and
I have to be realistic with you there, Glenn. Hope and pray. It does not help Jim in that sense, does it? It
no.
helps us. It helps us more than it helps Jim.
That's it. We feel better if we do something like that. Don't we?
Like I feel better, and I suppose you feel better that we're informing. Let's say from the roots of the thing. I feel better doing it. I can't do anything for Jim. If I pray for Jim, who knows if my prayers are going to be answered, because you can say lots of prayers and there's a lot of prayers to be done in this world and nothing's answered. So as I said before, it helps to relieve us more than it would Jim.
Yeah.
Right, so what time do you think I should call you tomorrow?
Yeah, well, if you...
I don't want to bother you too much, you see.
Bother me at all, Charlie. I'll talk to you anytime, you know that. It's always a pleasure to talk to you, Charlie.
Yeah, but I say, I don't want to phone you up like your wife phoned
No.
this morning, and you've
Not
got
at all.
things to
It's a
do.
pleasure, Charlie.
Right. You see, after 8 o'clock my time, which is wait a minute, it's 8 o'clock my time, which is 7 o'clock your time. After 7 o'clock your time is a good time for me to call.
Yes.
Then again, you don't phone the family until about 9:30 your time, which is 10:30 my time.
It's just when I can catch them, and
Yeah.
because obviously the family does other things, the shopping and things. But it's just when it's available time, really, just a matter of catching them. Well, I called about today.
Right, Glenn.
Yeah.
Right, thank you very much. I don't know if you can hear it, but I've got playing in the background Gene Vincent's tracks for him, so that when he does come round, and let's say on Tuesday afternoon, you'll be able to go in there with your laptop and say, here you are, Glenn, here you are, Jim, this is what Rebels Radio, Charlie of Rebels Radio has been doing, and just hope that he comes round tomorrow and he's got all conscience and sense in him and says, yes, we want to see him back around the streets and around on stage, Glenn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Thanks, Charlie, and keep in touch with our Facebook, and we'll chat on there as well.
Yeah, we'll do, sir. We'll do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Charlie.
Right. Thank you very much, Glenn.
All the very best.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Take care. Ta-ra.